Bass and Bill 96 here. Just going to share some of my springtime baits here and just how I approach the pre-spawn in general. So basically the first thing I do, the first bait I'll have tied on is a rattle trap. My favorite's the KVD Red Eye Shad, and I like either the Sexy Shad or the Chartreuse Sexy Shad. And you can just cover a lot of water and just a tight wobble, so the springtime fish will still bite it when they're lethargic. Just a great all-around bait to be throwing now. And so that's the first thing I'll tie on, just to try to remove some water, try to get some quick fish in the boat. Then if that's not working, or if I'm trying to slow down a little bit, I'll throw a chatterbait. Still could cover some water with this, but just a little bit more of a slow roll to it. It's got a lot better chance to get a big fish too. This is a big fish bait for me. Get a lot of big fish on it, so just cover a lot of water with this one too. Still a search bait, still capable of getting around fishing. You don't gotta slow down too much, but just slow roll this thing. It's got a ton of action to it and just gets the big fish to bite. Next bait that I'd be tying on, probably still a search bait, but the slowest out of all the search baits, probably out of these two, is a jerk bait. And you gotta fish it really slow this time of year, so give it like 2 twitches, 3 twitches. You get your cadence down how you want to fish it, then you just pause it periodically for anywhere between 5 to up to 30 seconds if they're really lethargic. But fish this on rocky points, just any rocky embankments, and big fish will come up and hit this suspended fish and just get some big fish on the jerk bait. If they don't want to hit any of the moving baits at all, probably one of the best cold water springtime bass baits would have to be the jig. So I like the Chompers, little football heads, like 1/4 ounce, and then the max tackle jigs, the chigger craw trailer usually, and just fish these slow on the bottom for those lethargic bass. Then basically the last bait that I'd be throwing is the drop shot, and you can either nose hook it or wacky style. Usually I don't have a Senko on here, usually I got a finesse worm, but just got the weight down there, the drop shot hook, and you just cast it out there and just let it sit, just suspended. And those lethargic fish that won't hit anything else, none of these baits here, they're going to hit the drop shot. So this is my go-to bait when nothing else is working, and that's just basically how I would approach the pre-spawn when the fish are really lethargic. I mean, when it starts warming up, then some of the patterns will change, but this will pretty much work all the way up until the spawn. So thanks for watching, and comment on the video, any questions you have to ask, and just hit the subscribe button if you like the video.